I think my most important goal was 2009. We played Grimsby. We had to win to stay in the Football League. Got into administration. Yeah, we did 17 points. We went out against the City. I scored the goal that kept us in the Football League against Grimsby. So maybe it wasn't the best goal, but it was the most important for the football club. Since then, Tom's dad, the chairman, and we've got a fantastic stadium that we have now. So I think it was an important goal because we might not have had a football club at all, because we might have went down from the Football League to the conference. We didn't have any chairman, we only had a club secretary, and that was it. But today, you know, it's fantastic. So I do believe that was an important goal for the football club. You've got a question? A spectacular goal. We played, I don't know how old you were then, but in 2003 we played in the playoff final against Lincoln. I don't know if you've had a chance to see it. So it was 10 years ago, but I scored a volley there, and we got promoted, and it was the first goal. We won 5-2, we beat Lincoln. That's probably the most spectacular goal I've scored. Did you usually pull my shirt over? I was a big child. I was 33. So.
Anybody got a goal celebration? Anybody do anything when they score? Oh, we don't need to. Oh, we're going to see it.
You can see it.
Oh, he's going to show us.
Oh no! Oh no! Anyone got any Savile for it?
Yeah. No skin left. I like it though. It's nice. For the winter, that'd be good.
You know that could hurt your knees. It makes me cringe thinking about it.
Guys, do you want to? Because Tom's here as well, and Tom plays a really important role at football. So we asked Tom what his day's like and what he does during the day and what involves. Yeah.
Obviously a director of football, so it's all the off-field issues, transfer negotiations, and also I think between the backroom staff, team manager, to the board. So yeah, we communicate on a daily basis. Obviously we're looking to bring players in strength all the time, and also we're improving around the stadium, and Nigel Mackay as well. So yeah, that's pretty much
important role. So it's not all just obviously the players are there and train and play, but there's a lot of other staff involved in the football club, as Steve and Tom have mentioned. So
well, I'm a scout now, so now if I look at a player, I think he's half decent, go to the manager likes him, then we've got to go to Tom, because obviously with Chad being the chairman and Tom negotiating, like he said, deals, he's got to then phone the player's agent up and say we like your player, etc. And he tends to come and play for Bournemouth, and he does all the negotiations. So it starts from people like ourselves, looking at the player, whether we go out and watch him or we look him on the DVD, then going to the manager and saying we like this player, what do you think of him? Then the gaffer gets to look at him, and then obviously this is over a long process, it's not just one game, and then from that, if the manager likes him, then he's got to go to Tom and say, Tom, we're interested in this player, can you do a deal? And then it's up to Tom to phone the players' agents, because we all know they have agents, and then he's got to phone the football club who that player plays for. So say if it was Rooney, you've got to phone Man United, then you've got to speak to Rooney's agent. There's a lot of processes go on to get a player. You can't just phone a player up and go, oi mate, fancy coming to play for us? It doesn't work like that now. They've all got agents, they've all got managers, they all play for big football teams, so Tom does all that side of stuff. It's very hard, doesn't just happen overnight. There's a lot of negotiations. Yeah, I was number 33. I was number 10 when I first came here, and I played here for 15 years. Then I left for one season, and then manager Eddie Howe came in, and he brought me back, and when I came back I changed my number to 33, and I've been here another 5 years since. I've been 20 altogether, so I've had two numbers since I've been here, number 10 and number 33. Do you know why I chose 33? This is my second favourite number. I wanted 19 but somebody already had it, so I chose 33. This is my second favourite number. Well, there wasn't many left because when I came back, I came halfway through the season. The second time I come back 5 years ago, I came in January, when Eddie Howe got the job, and I looked at all the numbers. Yeah, I didn't want number 10 again because I'd had 15 years at number 10 and I didn't want to have the same one again. I wanted to freshen things up and change it. So I wanted number 19, but somebody else had it, so I said it was 33, and I said, oh no, 33 is available. I mean, you can have any number you want, but you start getting them too high, it looks ridiculous, doesn't it, in some shirts. You go like number 84, it's just stupid, really. So
who's our
so
highest
anyone got 33?
Well, we got 26 is the highest, isn't it?
Oh, that's 26.
26.
Yeah, because squads have big numbers, yeah, you do. I mean, some teams have 35, 40 players in, you'll see that. But, you know, when you You see someone, I've seen some people with like 80 something on the back. It looks ridiculous, that thing. But yeah, so 33 was the next favourite number, and it was available, so I took it. Yeah, go on, Ed.
It was always, there's
There's always a number. You can always go as high as you need to. I think it was Alan Connell. Remember Alan Connell? He was a blonde lad, played up front for us.
Steve.
Forward.
I've got a question for Tom, actually.
Got a question for Tom?
Best part of your job? Most enjoyable part of your job?
bringing a player in, I suppose. Yeah. Obviously, it takes over a long period of time, and once you finally get there in terms of shaking hands, it's probably the most satisfying part of the job.
Who was the most difficult? What's the most difficult deal that you managed to get through?
In terms of negotiating with the personal terms, I'd say probably Ryan Fraser. I was in there with the agent. He wanted to sit down face to face. You know, you can either go by email or face to face. He wanted to do it then, and I was probably in my dad's box for about 6-7 hours.
Wow.
AJ, you're next.
What do you think of Mohammed?
Yeah. Very good. He came on trial. Had an email from an agent recommending him. Obviously, he was at Grasshoppers, so it was relatively local. Obviously, we were pre-season in Zurich, and within 2 hours, I get a phone call saying we want to sign him and take it from there. And since then, obviously, he's come in and set the world alight, really. 2-man matches, one against Real Madrid and Portsmouth. He did really well at Charlton as well, so he's got a bright future ahead.
What do you
You've
think of him?
You've seen him, AJ, have you?
What do you think?
Yeah.
I think he's a really good player.
Is he your favourite?
He's got potential, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He did well against Real Madrid. I don't know if anyone went to the game, but
I did.
yeah, he did really well, didn't he? Yeah,
Ronaldo
he's
did
a good
well,
signing.
What about Andrew Sermon?
Yeah, Andrew Sermon. That was obviously negotiating with Norwich because obviously he's still a Norwich player. We took him on loan for the season. But yeah, that was quite complex because there's different clauses in there. But yeah, he's also a very good player. And obviously he was here on loan when he was 18.
Yeah, he was here about 7 or 8 years ago when he was a young boy.
When he
He
first
was at Southampton at the time and came on loan for a month. I think Sean O'Driscoll was our manager then because I played. And Andrew Sermon then went on and he went quite high with Southampton and he went to Norwich. Played in the Premier League, yeah.
Did he go to Wolves?
He went to Wolves, yeah, he went to Wolves. He had a couple of good clubs. So he's come here on loan for the season now. We've got him for the whole season. He's a good footballer. He likes to play football in the right way. He's a very good technical player.
Good. You go next.
What's your favourite player?
What, in the team or ever?
In every single team.
Ever.
I can't answer that because it's a bit unfair on all the other ones, isn't it? You better ask someone who's like, Tom, who's your favourite player in our team? Well, obviously it was me when I was playing last season, but Tom won't admit that.
Probably in our team I would say Matt Ritchie. But ever, probably Ronaldo at the moment, or obviously Messi's doing really well, isn't he? So, yeah.
Who's yours?
Mine wasn't Van Persie.
What about in our team?
Are you a Man United supporter?
Yeah.
And who's your favourite player in our team?
I would say it's Matt Ritchie.
Yeah?
Was it Fletch last season?
Yeah, and the season before, and for 18 seasons before that, even though you weren't born.
Go on, we'll have a couple more then. Harrison?
What was your most expensive signing?
Great question.
Since I've been at the club, I would say Matt Tubbs was. I've got to keep that under hat.
Yeah.
Under hat.
Some things you can't say.
Yeah.
Under 50 million and above £5,000. Somewhere between there.
AB, have you got a question? You haven't asked.
Who was the first club you played for?
I started out as a professional at Hartlepool, which is the hometown I'm from. I've lived here half my life now. I'm 41 now, and I came down here when I was 19, and I'm from Hartlepool. So I started out through the youth ranks at Hartlepool. Then at 16 I become a professional, and I was there till I was, like I said, just short of my 20th birthday, and then I came down here in 1992 and signed for Bournemouth with, which you'll all know, Tony Pulis, who was the Stoke manager last season. He was the manager here at the time. Harry Redknapp had just gone to West Ham, and Tony Pulis took over as manager, and he bought me. I was his first signing, so yeah, I started off at Hartlepool, and then at Bournemouth, and in between I've had Chesterfield for one season, I had Crawley Town for 6 months and then came back